Hi team, this is Lex. Happy almost Easter. That means it's one of the 3 times each year WYRD opens the vaults. This video is a guide to WYRD sales, with a focus on Easter 2021 happening from the 1st to the 9th of April, but most of the info will stay true based on my 8 years of experience with their sales. My first WYRD sale was in 2013 with a free misstep, and I try not to miss them when I can help it. WYRD has 3 sales a year: Easter, Gen Con, and Black Friday. So the key thing to know about WYRD's 3 annual sales is nothing is discounted. WYRD offers us alternative and limited edition models instead. This year we're getting a free colouring book. I think if we spend $25, usually you get freebies when you spend over $100, so this changes from sale to sale. We also get freebies once you spend over $200. The vault opens up on crazy and unique sculpts during these times, and sometimes we get early releases, so I'll be talking about these in detail. Usually every $100 you spend you get a free promo mini, so these will be different every sale. But don't worry if you miss out, as they'll usually be in future sales for about $30 to $35 each. This year we get the Impart and the Daredevil egg. The Impart was teased last year, but because of COVID-19, the plug was pulled on it, so we didn't get any cool fancy stuff. I've waited for about the last 12 months for this. The Impart bunny looks really awesome. And that's an alternate sculpt of the Pigapult, and the Daredevil egg is an alternate sculpt for the taxidermied piglets. Next thing you need to know is when you spend $200, that's the next sort of spend bracket for the freebie stuff. They usually include rarer or more limited edition miniatures. So last year or the year before, I forget which, we got the old 1.5 aired Avatar minis. So these old metal and resin kits, which have been out of production for ages. So they found them under a box at their warehouse. That was pretty cool. This year we get upscaled Puppet Wars figures on a sprue. These are possibly a mistake that they're mainly going to be releasing Puppet Wars in plastic, which would be cool, because Puppet Wars is like all the characters you love and know from Malifaux, but as like creepy sort of puppets that Zarada would make. Next thing to know is the vaults open up on the Alton limited edition models. So Nightmare and Wicked models are basically reskinned models with new sculpts of the crews we know and love: undead pirates, pretty ponies, and hordes of cats. Last Black Friday, they also had limited versions of the old 2nd edition Collodi crew. Now he's dead man's hand, he's quite a bit harder to find. On the Facebook group, someone was posting up a list of exactly what we've got, so if I can track that down again, I'll pop it up on screen now, and that should cover most of what's available. We also will usually get translucent day glow crews, so rather than being the standard grey plastic, they're bright colours for the day glows and bright translucent colours for the translucent crews. The next thing to know is early releases. So WYRD didn't mention it in their update with Waldo's newest post, but in the past the sales have given you the chance to order upcoming releases early. So if they did do it this Easter, we'd usually get the April and May releases as part of the sale to order early, which is pretty cool. That might just be a Gen Con Black Friday sort of thing. They haven't done it as much since the whole world caught fire sort of thing. Next up, how to prep for the sale. Timing, basically to stop the site getting DOSed by all the fans ordering stuff as soon as they open the doors. WYRD doesn't announce a time when the sale starts. We get a general sort of date, and that's it. It can start any time during that date. But WYRD hardly ever sell out. So you should be safe if you wait 3 hours or 12 hours, check it out, buy what you want, and you're good as gold. Next is goals. So if you set yourself a goal and just aim for that, you should be good as gold. Just because they've got cool freebie minis doesn't mean that you need them. You may not play that faction, you may not like the way they look, and so you may not need to, check out stuff from the WYRD website. But if you do want that promo stuff, it's a good idea to browse the site beforehand and earmark or wishlist stuff that you want. If you've got a local game store that stocks WYRD, it's a good idea to buy stuff you can't get through your local game store. Stuff to complete a keyword, so if you're missing that one box from a keyword that you just need to pick up, good time to pick it up now. Old 2nd edition models are still limited availability. They don't come with the old cards or new cards, but some of them are still there. So if you have a grave golem but you don't have bone piles, they're still available. So rather than having to buy that whole box set and have a second useless grave golem, you could just buy the bone piles separately in the old 2nd ed part of the website. Special orders are also pretty cool. So they're new models from the updated crew boxes that weren't available beforehand. These are also very limited life. So once they launch them, they're available for 12 months. So the first batch of these finished on Black Friday, so you can no longer get the ones that were up during that. June, the last chance to buy the Dispatcher for Dashhound. Alan Reed and the False Witnesses are also going to be available rather than buying the whole box, and Dead Dandy. So if you've already got Dead Docs, it's a good time to pick those up. So those are the 3 which are going to stop in June. So if you don't usually buy from WYRD but you need those, Easter sale's perfect time to pick them up and maybe get that freebie if you're spending up to that $100. If you're not sure what to buy but you do want the free promo stuff, A good mark to aim for if you're wanting to reach that 200 is buying a crew box and the matching keywords. So crew box is 50 to 60 bucks, plus you're looking at $20 to $35 to basically pick up the other sort of boxes from the crew. Really easy to hit 100 or 200 doing that. And then you're getting something you want to complete, like keyword or a faction, because you need to complete a faction if you're collecting like weird models. If you don't need the books, probably best to avoid buying them since they do double or triple your postage, because plastic models don't weigh much, but books, they chuck up that price a whole bunch. Lastly, shipping. Toys get packed after the sale, so you should probably expect about a month's delay plus shipping. So I live in New Zealand, so sometimes I'll get the stuff about a month and a half to 2 months late. That was before the whole COVID-19 thing, so it could be longer. My stuff from Black Friday arrived on the 31st of December this year. Usually it arrives just before Christmas. And there you go. That should help you if you're new to the whole world of WYRD sales. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Ciao.